Hi. Are we rolling?
Yes.
Hi, everybody. You just saw me checking my hair and makeup. How did I do? Woo-hoo. Today's guest is the hilarious Rosebud Baker. I fucking love her. We've had her on before. She asked to come on. She's promoting something. I forgot what it was. It was a special, something big. She's always doing big things. Comedy Central shit. And she is so goddamn hilarious and just a treat to this world. And check her out, check it out, check out the last episode she did. She's like, hey, can I do your podcast? And I was like, yes, what about this state? And she's like, well, I'm doing Marin and like named another like Marin or like, and oh, in your mom's house or something. And then I was like, yeah, go do theirs, you know? Like, anyway, she's just the best. And you shall see that, and you shall learn that. And enough about her. Let's talk about me. I'm just plugging dates. This will come out, and I will be in Buffalo already. Buffalo, you missed it, but I'll be in Albany when this comes out. Hartford, Connecticut, Boston, and then after that, we got Palm Springs, Austin, Texas, Dallas, followed by St. Louis, plus a whole bunch more. Come get these jokes. Thank you so much for listening, liking, subscribing. We're gonna get through this crazy time in the world. Just go in the ocean or a lake or a river, and if you're landlocked, oh, you dark days. I'm just kidding. Go in your bathtub. Take a shower. Take a cold shower. I love you all. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing, and thank you. Hit the ding dong button. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. Not that Satan. You know I'm talking about. The bell. The bell. Hit the bell. I love you all. Peace.
Holy shit. Okay, these are comfy.
These are nice.
This
I know
is
you
great.
did the old school.
I did it when it was just us two on your couch. Just that little love seat.
I feel so weird. I try not to wear my hat, and I feel stupid, and then I gotta put it on. Okay, I'm in character now. I feel
I'm the same way with my bangs. I'm like, I'll move my bangs.
I'm not funny if I don't wear my hat. Rosebud Baker, I love you. Thank you for doing this.
I love you. Thanks for having me.
Straight from the airport, coming in hot.
Oh my God.
I was planning all this shit for you. Let's talk about your driver. She got a driver. She's got a driver out there waiting. That's right. You stay there, you little bitch. You wait for the diva.
I hired a publicist for my special, and she's like making me believe in myself.
I need to do that.
Dude, it is a fucking game changer. She was like, Comedy Central's got to pay for your flight out. They got to pay for all your transportation. I'm staying at Blair's place, so I don't have to
Blair.
like. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
She's at my place in New York, and I'm at her place here.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Yep. And we're just fucking. It's been great. I'm like, this is a new life. This is a new me.
You just leveled up. I know. I was like, because I have to go to San Luis Obispo. I'm doing a show right immediately after this. It's 4-hour drive.
Easy.
And so I was like, okay, I'm in a rush. I could drop you off at Marina Del Rey at Zane's house. Then you could Uber there.
Yeah.
Or this guy's a sweetheart. He could drive you home. And then none of that's necessary. Comedy Central, you pick up the tab.
Yeah, but if I hadn't hired this fucking mobster as a publicist, I would need those things.
Yeah.
To be clear.
Yeah, because
like, it's like she's been so great. And honestly, like the money that she's saved me in just this trip alone pays for her.
Yeah, because I was going to say, the reason I was lining that up, because these are like $80 Ubers. In an hour and a half in traffic, you know, $100 Uber.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'll just buy a car for 1 month.
Yeah.
Can I lease it 1 month?
I do have that like, you know, I don't act like I've been here before kind of a energy. I'm always like, thank you so much. Thank you. And then I tip them like, you know, to
$3.
I tip them. No, I tip them to an extent that they're like surprised.
Yeah.
Like they're like, that's generous. And I'm like, oh, well, then give me some back.
Yeah.
Can I have some
give
back?
me 20 back.
I thought that's like what you normally got. So I really need that money. You know?
I need that more than Kevin Hart.
Yeah, like, please give that back to me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I can't help it. I was just at I work with Damon Wayans. Mm-hmm. I was emceeing.
Nice.
I grew up on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I was fanboying, Major Pain.
Yeah.
Blank Man.
Yeah.
Last
That's a fucking
Boy
big
Scout
deal.
in Living Color. Homie don't play that. He did a sketch with Tupac. Come on.
That's like that's a milestone moment.
I was so happy, and then I'm in the. Oh, did I say the club?
You did.
Okay, I did.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. And we can't say the club because. So I'm in the green room. Mm-hmm. Morgan Murphy's on stage. Mm-hmm. I'm giving it all away. It's okay. So I'm in the, and then I'm just chilling, and I'm like, Damon Wayans pops in. I'm talking to my buddy Eric Friedman how excited I am to be working with Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
And Senior, because Junior is the top big dog now too.
Yep.
That family is so talented.
That family.
Every one of them.
They are so like they're like the Bush administration of comedy.
But they do good things and not evil things.
Yeah.
They bring joy.
Yeah.
And not death and oil.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't the best. It was a flawed analogy.
I know what you're saying, though. They just they just in the comedy.
Yeah, you can't do a political
cemented.
Analogy at all.
Yeah.
And have it like reflect well on someone.
No, you can't. They're all crooks. Anyways,
criminals.
I'm excited, and I go, "Hey, nice to meet you," and I'm just joy. And I was like, "What would you like me to say?" And as I say that, I step on like a sticky rat trap, roach trap, bug trap. That's why I don't want to name the club. And I mean, I go, "Hey, how?" And then I go, "What the fuck?" And then he looks down and he goes, "Oh no!" And then he's laughing. My buddy Eric Friedman's yanking it off my foot.
Oh, gross!
And I step on it crisscross, so it's not even. And Morgan Murphy.
What do you mean crisscross?
It's the size of my shoe.
So you can grab the two sides and push.
But yeah, I'm thinking at least if it's the width of my shoe, I could kind of go on stage with it and hopefully nobody sees. But this is like a T. I got a T-bone foot.
Yeah, you just walk on kind of like with one long leg.
And then. And then Morgan's about to get off stage, and I have to bring Damon up, so I'm hosting. And then I'm like, "Eric, help me, pull it off." And then Damon's laughing. He's like, "You're gonna have to go up there with one shoe." And we're cackling.
Hi.
And it was the most pleasant, beautiful intro. I could not have met my hero in that was like a Charlie Chaplin scene, or
That's
a scene from Disorderly's Fat Boys.
Yeah,
it's the old reference. Look it up. It's a good movie.
Yeah, you did you acted out a Chaplin scene just by yourself.
Yeah, and then we had sticky, sappy hands, and I was like, "Oh!" And I had to fist bump everyone. My hand stuck to the mic, and I'm like, "God damn it!"
You got rat poison all over the mic.
My buddy Eric said,
"You just kill your hero."
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about the cyanide, Damon. R.I.P. Oh,
fuck, it was me."
Eric saved me. He was yanking on my foot, you know how sticky those traps are.
Yeah,
right?
they're fucking insane.
They're industrial stick.
Dude, I've heard horror stories of people who find mice on those things, and the mice are still alive, and then they just have to kill the mouse on the trap.
They're really brutal. Don't use poison either, because then a hawk or a cat will eat it and then they die too. And I have cats and I like hawks, so don't do that.
Yeah, I think
you gotta snap their neck.
That's the snap
humane
their
way.
neck. That's the way to do it.
God, we live in a brutal world.
You gotta snap their neck with a hammer. It's sad.
And then And then I saw.
Why does that make us laugh?
I don't know. We're so dark.
It's so fucked up.
We're so dark.
That just makes me laugh. I think fucked up stuff really makes me giggle.
I have another horrible story. Some comics just passed Fuquan Johnson and Rico.
I was so sorry to hear about that.
It was so sad. And I went to their memorial at the Ha Ha last night, and I thought it was going to be more funny. It was like family giving eulogies. Everyone's just weeping. I was like, oh, man.
Oh, shit.
I didn't want to cry this much. No, I'm just, but
You got to get more funny people at that funeral.
You do. And then, but Damon Wayans was there again. Wait, why did I bring this up?
Okay.
Oh, Vincent Oshana was there, and he was very close to Fu and Rico, and he's crying in my arms. We're having a good cry, loving and one another. But then we start joking about fentanyl. Mm-hmm. And it's two comics, friends die, and we're like, fentanyl, am I right, guys? And we're laughing though, it's how we're healing. That's why I brought that up. But then, so that when we were crying, that one actually happened. a night before a gig, not at the funeral.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna take it to stage, and then I did it on stage, opened up with it at Sold Out Hollywood Improv. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
What is that? 300 people?
It was a lot of people. Let me tell you, when the oxygen left the room.
Wait, tell me the joke.
I was going to say, I opened up with fentanyl. Am I right? I thought it was going to kill. I thought it was going to fucking murder.
It's not traffic.
Yeah.
You can't go fentanyl, am I right?
I know, that's why it's
the whole
funny.
audience has just had their fentanyl experience earlier that day.
They all just went, and I went, oh no.
I love that you did that. I
lost some sleep over
No,
that
because
one.
listen, I'm a shit eater on stage. I really like to get up there and just eat shit. I do. Because
Ooh.
it's not, they're like,
Oh.
it's worth it. It's always worth it. Even if it doesn't go, I just want to see what the reaction, I want to see what happens.
Yeah, but maybe later, maybe in the middle.
No, I mean, well, yeah,
opened
put it
up
in the
with
middle
it.
for sure. Put it in the middle. But
Because we were joking.
especially if you just do it like right after a joke that's very pedestrian, you know?
Yeah. I should have talked about my nephew and then done it.
You talk about your nephew. Anyway, so fentanyl, am I right?
Because the whole bit was me and Vinny were joking and crying and laughing about our fallen friends. And because like cocaine used to be cut with baby laxatives.
Yeah.
And you just shit your pants. Literally.
Yeah.
You didn't die. So that was like the shitty bit. I was like, remember, you just shit your pants. Your dignity died, but you lived.
Yeah.
You lived to fight another day. But I didn't even get to that because I just said fentanyl. Am I right? And then it went, and I went, and I just started. I was like, what can I do? And then I went into my nephew joke, and they're like, fuck you, dude.
They are not fucking around with that shit.
And
They're
I was
putting
like-
it in everything.
Yeah.
They're really going nuts on it. I feel like they are, I feel like the Russians are behind it. That's what I think.
The Chinese.
You can't blame the Chinese for that shit.
Why not?
Not right now. We're doing the work.
I am. What work? The book?
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
Chinese Anonymous.
Yeah, the work of
I go to
anti-racism.
CA movies and meetings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chinese Anonymous.
Yeah. Are you allowed to joke anymore? Have fun.
This is going off the rails so
So
quickly.
fast.
I'm so happy. This is exactly what I wanted to have happen today. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in there. I'll just keep it together. It'll be fine. But I think deep down, I was like, I'm really just gonna let it rip. I think.
Well, you
that's-
started. You blamed the Russians.
I did.
I was like, I gotta throw some other nationality under the bus. What else is controversial? But why is it okay to throw Russians under the bus?
'Cause
but
they're
not
white.
Chinese? Yeah.
Because they're white. You can go after white immigrants. You can go after the Italians. They're gonna get mad about it, but everybody still does it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh, the fucking goo.
Yeah. Yep. You gotta go after the white immigrants.
Thank God you can still do Italian. When are they
Yeah.
gonna take that away from us?
Soon.
Fucking bastards.
Soon.
You PC mobs. You should go fuck yourself.
This is really the thing that's making us older, you know?
It is.
It's the thing that's making us sound old.
Yeah.
Because it's like anybody that's younger than us is like, they're, even if they agree with us, they're afraid to sound old. So they won't
Yeah.
agree.
Grow some balls and get some wrinkles on your eyes.
And you know what? Just to hit them back, that's ageist.
Oh, yeah.
So-
See?
That's ageism.
Yeah. I'm an old man now.
Yeah.
Got this flannel at Costco.
You know what's ageism is really a fucked thing because especially at least in Hollywood, I'm like that's a real discrimination that actually happens
All the time.
all the time.
All the time. I know an OG vet that I look up to that I'm not going to name him, obviously, but he won't say his age because work was taken away from him for the sole purpose of his age. And I was like, oh, I get it, man. That's awful.
Yeah.
To have a gig and then not have it because you're not as young as that guy, but you're way more comedically credits. Agile, you know?
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because I think in comedy it's not as bad. Just because becoming comedians, you reserve the right to fall apart in front of people, right?
Yeah.
At least that's why I got involved.
That's all I talk about.
Yeah, I wanna fall apart. I want to get fat someday. I want to get ugly. That's my dream. I want to get fat and ugly and still be so funny that people hire me.
Well, cheeseburgers and time.
Yeah.
It'll all happen. Everyone's getting.
Yeah. I'm going to have triplets and then I'm not going to lose the weight.
Nice. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to drugs in my old age.
Have you decided that?
Yeah, if I'm 80, fentanyl.
Well, yeah, if you're 80, they're giving it to you anyway.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, fuck it. My hips metal.
You know what's crazy,
Give
though?
me the juice.
By the time we're 80, we're gonna, like, the lifespan's gonna be 100.
That sounds awful to me.
I know, me too. How the fuck? I'm so tired.
Yes. Life is hard. And our lives are going pretty well.
Yeah.
It's so
I mean,
hard.
I'm living my best life and I'm exhausted by it every day.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
I forget
Excuse
that.
me, I burped
Let
into
it
the
out.
microphone.
Let it out. You liking that cold brew? Give
It's
it a
great.
shake. Give it a shake.
I'll give it a little shake.
Yeah,
It's sweet. It's very sweet.
Well, you gotta give it a shake. Is that even it out? Even
No, it makes it sweeter.
Whoopsie. Somebody like sugar.
But you're Latin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys.
Dulce de leche.
Yeah. So you have sugar in your coffee because that's how coffee tastes good.
Yeah. White people in your black coffee.
Go
fuck yourself.
I don't do black coffee, but here's what infuriates me is coffee with like almond milk. I'm like, coffee with almond milk is fucking disgusting. At least just go black. Just have black coffee. Have some dignity. But when you fill your coffee with almond milk, and I know everybody does it now, but it's fucking gross. It's fucking gross.
It's watered down piss coffee.
It's awful.
I want
It
diarrhea.
tastes like a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so nasty. But if you give me something like this, like it's sweet and I know it's bad for me, but I do love it. Like I'm not somebody that's like, oh, I won't drink that because it's sweet.
Because you're not rude.
It's like cake, you know?
It's delicious. It's a lot of cake.
Yeah, but this is powerful, by the way. I am kind of like, I've had 3 sips and I'm like,
it's my tooth.
Have you ever had a coffee before you go on stage and you're like, this isn't even making a dent, and then you get on stage and you halfway through your set you're like, like it's like that happened to me last week where I was like, I can't even fucking keep up with my thoughts right now. Like it was crazy.
Halfway through your set,
like your face starts
done with
twitching.
Your set. You're like, I'm done now.
Yeah, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, all the time. I got this new stuff I call Matcha, but it's like liquid IV lemon ginger.
Yeah.
It's the green one. It gives you energy. They have an immune.
I think you were talking about matcha last time I did the podcast.
It's so good.
Yeah, you really love matcha.
Oh, yeah. And there's matcha yerba mate. Matcha.
Is this how you do your ad reads?
I wish.
I was like, this is fucking pro.
Sponsor me, Matcha.
I want to get sponsored by
I don't need that.
Elizabeth Holmes.
What's that?
I'm just kidding. She's like that criminal that had that company that created like vaccines or whatever. She's a criminal. And I guess something happened with her.
It was like a blood reading company, but it was all fake.
It was all fake.
Now she's on trial right now.
Yeah, she's like a con artist.
She dressed like Steve Jobs and wore like a turtleneck, and people took her serious.
Yeah.
That's all it takes is a fucking
she
turtleneck.
Had your exact voice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And she was selling blood and vaccines?
No, she was selling this thing that could read your blood and tell you like everything about your genetic predispositions or like diseases that you could get. And everybody like just gave her so much money. She was just like a fucking hustler, and she took their money, and then it was fake. It just wasn't even a real thing.
Gotcha. Funny thing about that, hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yep.
Damn, people are nuts. I mean, if you're gonna do crime, Elizabeth Holmes.
Yeah. I guess I mean I found her to be very boring to listen to. I tried to watch the documentary and I was like, this feels like my sleep aid. Like it was hard to watch her talk. Anyway, this isn't interesting to you because you haven't seen it, and you don't know who she is. So we can move on.
I don't know where to move on to. What else?
Did you sleep last night?
I got up at 6 to take my damn lady to the fucking, I almost said hospital. What's it called? The airport. Yeah, same difference.
Same
What's
diff.
the difference? Everybody's dead everywhere.
Yeah, it's sad. It's just as sad.
Zombie. I travel. Yeah, look at my little dog.
I do get fucking so sad when I go to the airport. It's another level of sad.
Yes.
Where I'm like, what is going on? And it's probably the only place where I ever get recognized is at the airport. Is like somebody getting off a flight and they're like, I've seen you. And then I'm like, you want to take a picture? And they're like, no.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
It hurts.
It's like, well, what you so happy to see me for then?
Yeah, they're like, no, I don't need a picture. I'm like, well,
No,
don't
I'm
make
good.
me feel like the fucking asshole. What a power move.
Oh, hey, you're really funny. Oh, want a picture? No.
No, I'm busy. I have a life outside of listening to you on podcasts, you know?
Yeah, so I took her at 6, so I came back and I took that nap, you know.
You took a nap?
3 hours, and I woke up
that's
at
a
11.
great nap.
Yeah, but then you wake up like discombobulated.
Yeah. See, I'm at the point where I'm actually sleeping, but I'm still awake right
Really?
now.
Well, thank you.
I was up. I was up until 3 a.m. last night, and I went. So I've been in LA doing press for my special, right? And by press, I mean my friends' podcasts.
Yeah, but you're doing Marin's.
Yeah, I did Marin.
That's amazing.
That was fucking crazy. That was like a moment for me.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's huge.
I remember listening to him before I even started comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to think that that podcast started like when Obama was in office, like before Obama was in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he is, I believe, one of the early comedic podcasts. Him and Rogan, right?
Yeah.
They've been on air for like 14 years or some shit.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. And and I remember like listening to him on cross country trips where it was just me and that podcast. And I would get annoyed with him like I would with anybody who was in the car with me for that long.
Yeah.
You know, so I'd be yelling at my radio, at my fucking...
No,
you know,
fuck you, Marin.
Yeah, my speaker system, just being like, no, shut up. You know, like just...
You don't get it.
Yeah.
You're not a woman.
Yeah. I'd be like, stop whining.
Yeah.
Just shit like that where I'd get annoyed, but I loved it. And so to sit there with him was kind of surreal. I was like,
yeah, absolutely.
Act like you're cool. Act like you're cool.
Yeah,
You know?
they're all dreams come true.
Yeah.
It is. I
Yeah.
just get the shit-eating grin, and I'm so happy on the inside.
Yeah. Me too.
And those are the moments we got to hold on to when we're at the airport wanting to blow our brains out. You know?
Yeah. I walked in and I said to him, I was like, this house looks exactly like what I imagined it would look like. And he was like, oh, does it? And I was like, yep. And then I didn't say anything else, which I think
Yep, I don't like it.
I think leaves it up to his imagination, which I'm not sure is great. You know?
Did he go, want a picture? And you went, nope. How about that power move, Marin?
Nope. No thanks.
God, that guy is so fun. And he is so, Marin, I remember I was hosting a show at the Comedy Store, and he was he came in hot, ripping into the producer, just going, and I was just standing there smiling, watching it, and him just being Marin. And then mid-Marin, he just looks at me and goes, "Oh, hi, I'm sorry, I'm Mark." And I was like, "I'm Craig." And I was like, "I know who you are, man." Like,
Yeah.
And then he went, like, smiled at me, said hello, and then went right back to yelling at the producer. It was the funniest shit I ever seen.
That's great.
He, like, broke it for,
I
like,
love
peace.
it.
Hello,
Just
sir.
to show you that wasn't who he really is.
And then, of course, like 15 minutes later, he's like, "I just wanted to apologize." You know, like, he is Marin. He is the Marin. He isn't that. I watched the show on IFC. That's him.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
Yeah.
Remember Joey Diaz on it, Out of the Pen?
Yeah.
So funny. Eddie Pepitone.
God, Eddie's so
Oh my God.
Eddie made me laugh through the fucking pandemic with those goddamn ads he was doing.
So good.
I was like, every time one of those popped up, I was just
I love every
dying.
single one of them.
Yeah.
Civilization is ending as we know it. That's why you should take Pepsid AC. We have a coupon.
For the burning fear. Yeah.
He's just so, that guy.
He's
Oh my
he's
God.
brilliant. He's like a brilliant dude.
Genius.
I hope to someday be as terrified and miserable yet hopeful as he is.
And free on stage. That man is free.
Yeah, he is. He's
I
like
have
himself.
Moments of freedom and chasing, watching these
Yeah.
my heroes do it, you know.
Yeah.
And we have our.
I watched your hour. I watched your hour at Governor's. I feel like you're very free on stage.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I mean. Like they could.
You're one of the comics that I'll watch, and I'm like, wow, he's so himself, and it's no one else can do that.
That's all I have.
Like, and you are you have like a distinct voice that if anyone else tried to replicate it, someone would call them out on it. Someone would go, "That's you took that from."
It's really weird because I've had that happen once where like this kid in Austin's trying to sound like you. And I was like, "Good luck, bitch." Yeah, good luck. Only I got stories about my cousin's pussy. Yours won't hit the same.
Yeah.
It's really weird to hear that though. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Because I just feel I still feel, you know how it is, imposter syndrome. Like I still feel like an open micer even though I'm headlining.
Right. Somebody said that to me, that somebody was doing that with my shit, and I was like, that's impossible because I don't have a style. I'm like, that's not, you're just seeing another white woman.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
But it happens. One of the reasons I don't like to watch too much comedy is because you do get influenced by people intentionally or unintentionally.
Yeah.
Your subconscious sucks it up. As soon as Eric Myers passed, I started talking like him so much more. But
Yeah.
I'm also kind of at peace with that because it's just my way to honor him as well as, just show him my love.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't even help it. That guy, Eric Myers. Did you ever get to see him?
I never got to see him.
Holy shit, that guy was a fucking thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Just
See, that's crazy. There's so many comics that I haven't even like heard of or like watched their shit and they're gone. And I'm like, I fucking missed it.
I fucked up. Thank God I caught Norm. We're gonna get a little dark.
Thank
Too many
God.
dead homies. Oh my God.
Dude, we die so young. Comics die so young.
We're all fucked up.
We really do. We die incredibly young or incredibly old.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, Don Rickles.
very old. I went to go see Don Rickles.
I missed it.
The year before he died.
This is great.
It was, no.
No, he was in a wheelchair.
Listen, honestly, not far from it. Like, he still had energy. He still had more energy than anybody else his fucking age.
Yeah.
But there was like there was a lot of YouTube clips playing, on the stage.
Yeah, he was
of
just
like,
90.
Yeah, he was just very, very old. And I was like, I was so grateful to just get a chance to watch him.
Yeah, of course.
Because I love
He's
insult
the OG,
comedy.
He's OG. Mr. Warmth said the craziest shit.
Yeah.
And everyone was okay with it.
Yeah.
Because he just had that love in his heart. It wasn't hateful.
Right.
Who did I see? Oh, that's right. I went to go see Chuck Berry and Jerry Lee Lewis. Mm-hmm. And Jerry Lee Lewis canceled because he was old and 99, and it was like health complication, and everyone just kind of went like, yeah, we expected that. Yeah. But Chuck Berry got up there, and he did his goddamn thing.
That night? Or like, wait, when did he, what? Did he die before? Were you supposed to go see them?
This was maybe a decade ago. This was right before. I don't even know if he's dead or not. Forgive me, Chuck Berry. But you know who that is, right?
No, I thought, okay, so I misunderstood the story. I thought you were going to go see Chuck Berry and Jerry Lee Lewis, and Jerry Lee Lewis died the night that you were going to go see them. No. And then Chuck Berry went on stage anyway.
No.
That's where I thought this was going.
It was a double bill of two OG legends, the birth of rock and roll. Yeah. And then one was like 90 and the other's 94, 80. They're old. They're old as shit. One canceled because of health issues, and everyone was just like, yeah, I get it. You're 91. And then Chuck Berry got up there. He did the damn thing, but he had to take like old man breaks. But he was funny though. He's like, hey man, I'm 87. Hang on, let this guy jam out for a second. I gotta take a water break. And you just sit and everyone was like, yeah, we get it, man. Yeah, you're 87, still rocking. Yeah, everyone out. How is he passed?
Chuck Berry passed in 2017.
Okay.
And Jerry Lee Lewis is still alive.
Oh,
he's 85.
My God.
85
Only
is not
85?
that old.
He's
That's what I'm saying. 85 is not that old now.
Born in 1935.
I just feel like he's older. Okay, I guess 85. Regardless, this was probably in like.
He probably feels like he's older. You know?
Yeah.
Like if I was 85, I'd be like, when are we gonna wrap this shit up?
An hour.
God damn. I mean, my granddad used to pick up the phone. I'd be like, how are you, Pops? And he'd go, well, I'm still here. And I was like, I totally get that answer.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, you're like, what am I sticking around for? I was getting in an Uber in New York where it was flooding, right? It was a flash flood. I was climbing into an Uber with waist deep in the water, right? And I'm putting on a mask in this Uber that's filling with water. And I was like, why? What am I trying to save myself from?
Yeah.
Just cash it in. I was literally driving home with Dan Soder in the car being like, I'm done. I'm set.
So I love you. I have those feelings all the time. I'm such a...
But you're hopeful, you have like a light inside.
Yeah, but then it's hard to keep it lit because
I know
you're just like, oh.
I know, but I think that there's certain people in my life like you and Blair and Paul Elia or Elia. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Elia, I think it's Elia. Anyway.
Paul Elia.
Is it Elia?
That's how Craig pronounces it. I think he corrected you though.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Paul, what's his face?
We'll call him Paul Wall.
But all of you guys are so positive. You all live on the West Coast. There's no one like you on the East Coast. But I like being around you is like, this is so gay, but it's rejuvenating.
Well, thank you. Well, it's
you know what I mean?
There's certain people that.
Sorry if that's homophobic.
No, it's gay.
Rejuvenating is a gay word, right? I think the gays would claim that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I just do
but
this?
It feels good. I don't know where that came from at all.
I agree, but thank you very much for the compliment. But like, what you don't understand, you give it to me like it's cathartic. There's some people where I'm like, oh, let me hide. I can't.
Yeah,
they're gonna dim my light.
Yeah.
But then some people light my light brighter.
Yeah, the thing is, if you're going to be negative, you have to take joy in it.
Yes.
Because there's certain people that are negative and they don't actually enjoy being negative. They enjoy spreading negativity.
Yeah.
Which is different.
It's way different.
Than just fucking loving being negative.
Yes.
You know?
I'm trying to think of maybe Eddie Pepitone is a perfect example of him talking about society collapsing pretty much, which is sad and pretty true at this moment. But then he makes you laugh and enjoy it where someone else
well,
might.
you can tell it's making him feel better.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I think the reason why, because I'm not like a ray of sunshine, you know?
But you are.
But it makes me feel good. I feel like I'm exercising the demons.
That is the dark shit makes us happy and laugh and feel good.
It has to. You can't have one without the other, you know? It's yin and yang.
It is true though, but you gotta balance it, you know?
Yeah.
Because once again, those other people that just are negative to spread negativity, those I call succubuses. Those are the vampires that steal my energy.
Let me tell you something.
And I'm
about
just
those
like,
people.
I cannot be fucking near you, and then you feel like a dick.
I really can't either. It's funny because I'm a very, you know, I love that shit. But when somebody is, I'm like, when I start to feel like a trash can around somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm getting a lot of shit dumped on me. I'm like, I gotta get out of this situation. I really will. And for some reason, I think probably because underneath it all, I am pretty optimistic. People like that are drawn to me. Like they love to.
And you're like, no, I'm joking. I
I'm
got a little light in here.
Yeah, I'm like, no. There's.
You get the darkness over
like,
there.
Yeah, what you are doing is killing people slowly. You know, I'm trying to keep people alive with just letting them know they're not alone.
Yeah, I think we said it, but to reiterate it, it's like anyone, like if I, like just the rat trap, I stepped on a rat trap. And then joy, I laugh.
Yeah.
It's like celebrating this shit.
Yeah.
But then other people is like, poor me, I stepped on a rat trap. And it's like, no, go fuck yourself. No one wants to hear that shit.
You know what it is? It's like if you walk up to somebody at a party and they go, I stepped on a rat trap, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be like, tell me the story.
Yeah.
If somebody walks up to you and they go, I stepped on a rat trap. You're like, ew.
Yeah, like,
I just got here.
You're sad. Get away from me.
Yeah.
You got to say it with a shit-eating grin.
Yeah. You got to be like, if you're crying at your own birthday, you better be laughing about it. You better be like, I'm crying and it's my birthday.
I'm sad. My girlfriend stood me up on my birthday. But I got a piñata.
I was at Michael Che's special taping last night, and there's one moment in it that it wasn't a punchline, but it made me laugh so hard. It was just a transition moment where he was like talking about something like, that makes me happy, and then he goes, but it also makes me sad. And that phrase, like, I fucking died laughing. I was laughing so hard at him discovering his sadness with that much joy. I was like, it feels like he's explaining feelings to children.
It's also funny, too, where he might have got in his head. It was like, well, you're laughing at the wrong part.
No, I've been told that I have the laugh of a bully's friend. That's
good.
That it's it's a mean laugh, but whatever.
I have the Joker laugh. I cackle.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I sound
That's great though, because people always know when they're making you laugh.
Yeah.
And if you always want to know when you're making, I don't know.
Comics
I like
laugh.
making.
I love comics making laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say talk right?
Nope. Missed it. You didn't even ask if you did it right in the right way. Did I talk right?
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Fentanyl, am I right, guys?
Oh, God.
No.
They're putting it in coffee now.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Only decaf.
Yeah. They deserve to die.
You were
the decaffeinated drinkers, not my friends.
You were doing the
What was I doing? Save me.
Save me. Whatever the clip is, I hope it's an amalgamation of us losing our train of thought. Amalgamation. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't know what it means.
Yes, I do. It's from that movie,
I hope
Mr.
I used
Magoo.
that right. It's whatever, a collection.
Mm-hmm, that's what I said.
There we go. A collection of us trying to speak English to one another as native English speakers. Are you
how
native
are
English?
You? Yes.
Same. Surprise.
I
bet you thought I was born speaking Spanish.
Yes. Simon Cabron. Oh, why do I always go so high pitched? Because of housekeeping. Housekeeping. You want me fluff your pillow? You want me trick you off? Best scene in a movie ever.
What is that from?
Tommy Boy. David
Yes.
Spade and Chris Farley.
Yes.
Wait a minute. What kind of housekeeping is this?
Dude, you could never do that.
Richard.
You could never do that
I
now.
know. Comedy's dead because of you PC fucking pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're edgelords. That's the thing. Both the different factions of comedy drive me insane now. I don't think I want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think. Here's what I want to make comedians laugh, but when it comes to audiences, I don't know if I want to make them laugh anymore. I'm like, I don't know if because I'll try to craft a point into a joke, right? But I won't. But then they take the joke as the point. They've started to mix it up.
Yeah.
They'll clap for the point, and then when I tell the joke, they'll go, "Aw," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "What? I just said the thing. I tried to make you feel safe."
It's annoying.
And I don't know how to like overcome that. I think at a certain point I'm just gonna give up and I'm gonna start telling like pussy jokes forever.
Yeah.
Because I think that's just the answer. But then they're gonna be like, oh, a woman
She
just
only
talking
does
about her
pussy,
pussy.
John.
So, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll just do noises.
Nah, that's my act. Nah. Rosebud's doing Craig. She just growled for a half hour.
She just growled and cackled.
It is so sad though. You feel the energy of the room's changing
You
with
do.
certain bits, and you're like, and it's either what's crazy is sometimes it's like overly like, yeah, say that word, you know.
That's the other thing. They'll be like,
We're like-
yeah. They've been
you're like-
waiting for somebody to say like fag since '96, and
yeah,
they're
and
just
you're
dying
like,
for
you're
you
like,
to say
whoa,
it.
that's weird.
Yeah.
But then you say it with another crowd, and they go, and you're like, what happened just to normal reactions like it used to be?
Right.
And you could tell rooms are low. I was emceeing this club, and
This just vague random club.
And I noticed that as I was emceeing, I was going first cold opening, so I wasn't doing any, you know, I was doing the safe stuff because I have the job to do.
Right.
And I even doing the safe stuff, my stuff's not that safe, you know, but like I could feel them like going, you know, and I was like, I know this works.
Yeah.
And then I yelled at them. I was like, you guys are fucking pussies.
Yeah.
And then that got a huge laugh because they kind of knew it, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just funny.
Yeah, it's
And the
hard
host
to
just
get
calling the
people
audience
to.
pussies 2 minutes in. I was like, you guys are fucking pussies.
Well, you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell right away, and it's like, there were certain people when I shot my special. There was a guy in the audience, and I kept it in the special. But there's a guy in the audience where I asked. He was like this the whole fucking time, front row, just like this. Wouldn't fucking crack a smile.
Why are you at a special taping, dude?
Just like this.
Go to the corner.
And I go, are you having a good time? And he goes, no.
Oh, shit. What a piece of shit. Just lie, bro.
And I just kept it in the special. I kept the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was like, well, this is going in. Because, like, this is the most important night of my life. And you coming in and just hating every minute of it is the funniest thing about tonight.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it made me laugh. People ask me like why I kept people who didn't like it in the special because it makes me laugh.
It's funny.
It's
It is
funny to me. There's a guy at the end who's like talking about how I was too edgy and I tried too hard to be edgy, and then he falls into the street in the middle of his like criticism. And I was like, roll credits over that guy.
Yeah, perfect.
You know? I wanted him in. I think it's like we'll laugh at everything except for comedy. So I wanted it to include that in it.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that shit. I always call like audience members or fans out. Like there's just 2 incidents happened very recently. And they were just like, "Oh, I loved everything about your set except for that heroin joke." And I was like, "Well, thanks for letting me know the one part you didn't like about my shit." I was like,
and it's
"Thanks
like,
for
let
it."
me guess, you haven't done it?
Yeah. I was like, "Go try it."
Yeah.
And then when I called the audience pussies, this one lady came up to me afterwards. And she was like, "I loved your act, and I just didn't appreciate you calling us pussies. If you think about a pussy, it's a very strong. It's a woman's vagina. It gives birth." I was like, "I agree with everything you said, but I'm not gonna stop saying pussy, you pussy." I didn't say that to her.
Also,
but I did say that I'm not gonna stop saying it. I don't mean it like that. I talked about my cousin giving birth and all that shit. I'm Go vagina.
Also,
Team vagina.
If you have that angle, go write your own fucking joke about it.
And it's just a good word. And it's just like, it's not what I'm not going to say wussy. It doesn't have the same punch.
No.
You guys are fucking wussies. I'm
no,
not
you need a hard consonant.
Yes.
Pussy.
Pussy.
Pussy is funny.
So fuck you, you pussy. It's just a good word. It's a good word. Don't you take that away.
Yeah. Do you think the word retard's making a comeback?
I never gave it up. I never gave it up. And it is getting controversial out there. I could feel the oxygen leaving. I was like...
Every time I talk to somebody and it comes out, they all say this. They all go, "It's all right. It's coming back." And I think there's like a faction of people that have been waiting to be able to say that again for a long, long time. Like, I think our generation... that was so much in our vernacular.
I can't give it up.
That we really don't know how to let it go.
I don't. They made me give up the F word. You know which one.
I think I said it already.
You did, but...
Yeah. But I said it in the context of...
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't
I'm scared of that one.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that one in a way that's like, I wouldn't call somebody that.
Yeah, of course not. I mean, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but like that's like, we never actually called gay people that. It was just the 90s, and you called your best friend that.
But here's the thing.
I don't know why.
I'm gonna do a counterpoint. I'm gonna do a counterpoint because we definitely called gay people that.
Oh yeah.
We definitely
did.
You're
right. Like, not out of hate, as your friend.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like, if it was used in hate, which it definitely was, like,
yes.
It was one of those things that, yeah, I think I mean, I'm saying all this and then I'm like, I think the same thing applies to the word retarded. But
I never used that one in with
I
hatred.
really didn't. I think I always used that. I called myself that a lot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Back to that point. 9 out of 10 times it was on.
Yeah.
It was on this.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I'm like, I'm claiming it. How do you know I'm not asking for help?
Yeah.
How do you know I'm not just saying no seriously?
Yeah. 364. That's a Rain Man reference, remember?
Yes.
Toothpicks.
It's a very rewatchable movie.
Fart, remember?
Fart.
Yeah,
he's so lovable, and I really loved him in them. Dustin Hoffman was like...
That was a great movie.
Yeah, it makes you... And it also brings up every... they had such good sibling chemistry.
Yeah.
You know?
Tom Cruise, man. That guy's fucking badass. I don't care if you don't like him.
He is.
He does his own stunts.
I'll tell you one thing. He makes a case for Scientology.
Yeah, he does. Still kicking. That guy's a star.
I was wondering for a long time when his head was going to swell, because all men's heads swell
what's up with that? Not this little peanut head.
Yours is going to come. Your day's going to come.
I don't take
testosterone. I can't wait for Craig's head to swell.
You think I'm taking creatine?
Is that what it's coming from?
I believe they take steroids or human growth hormones, and that's why their heads grow up.
Really?
Blow up.
Why their heads? Why their heads?
It's true. Right?
Their heads mature.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just picturing a headline. TMZ's like, Tom, not Hanks.
Cruise.
Okay. Tom Cruise's head has matured, and it just shows him, the
His head is
the same way they like report on a teenager who's growing into her tits.
yeah.
I want to see that with men's heads.
Tom Cruise went from a size 7 fedora to size 19. Whoa! Hey,
It's getting up there.
take it easy on the HGH, Tom.
Yeah.
Human growth hormone.
I just had this awful thought.
Say it.
I just had this awful thought that maybe Tom Hanks is battling cancer
He probably is.
silently, because I did notice Norm's head getting a lot bigger
Oh yeah, Norm
over
had
the
a
last
big
couple
old head.
years.
It's
His
not.
head got very big.
It's not a tumor. I love you, Norm. Rest in peace.
I love you too, Norm. Rest in peace. What'd you think about all the posts?
About Norm?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved him. He's the best. I fucking watched his sitcom. I had Dirty Work on VHS.
I liked him too, but I was thinking more in the sense that like there's sometimes when somebody famous dies, there's like a swell of online support that gives you a bad taste in your mouth, but in this case, it really felt like everyone just like loved him.
Yeah. You could tell because the geniuses were calling him a genius. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just like, well, there goes an original.
Yeah. He's really like I don't know, when I heard that news, I walked into Blair's house. I opened up Instagram because it's an addiction that is crippling me, and I can't stop opening it every 5 minutes.
It's very bad.
It's the worst. And I saw the Lucas brothers post, like Norm Macdonald, R.I.P. or whatever.
Yeah.
And I literally dropped my fucking shit. I just dropped everything.
Yeah.
Like I dropped my vape. I dropped my purse. I was like, no! Like,
Yeah.
no!
You're like, not Norm.
Yeah, I mean, I never met him. I never had the chance to. But I fucking loved him.
Just loved him. Yeah, I never met him. I saw him a couple times, thank God. The guy just was the best. He didn't give a fuck. Just watch Bill Burr talk about Norm Macdonald. YouTube that. That in itself. It like the stories these guys, the goats talking about their goat, and you're just like, these guys look up to him.
Yeah.
And he just didn't give a shit. He said like, I'm going to mess this up, but Bill Burr was talking about Norm Macdonald hosting SNL after he got fired. He goes, yeah, I'm hosting this show after I got fired from it. So either I'm really funny or they suck. Or
he goes,
fuck,
how did I go from not being funny enough to enter the building to being funny enough to host the show, or to being so funny that I was asked to host the show? And then he goes, and then I realized I didn't get funnier. The show got really bad. He's like, the show got shitty.
On the opening monologue to SNL.
You hear people booing in the audience, and he's like, well, we got a real bad show for you tonight.
Thank you for saving me, because I fucked that up pretty bad. He didn't give a shit. That's insane.
It was so great. I mean, that's what I'm saying when I talk about shit eating.
Yeah.
When you're like a shit eater, you go up there and you just go, I think this is fucking funny, And I think trusting yourself as a comic is so much of it. Is so much of it that you don't. I think it takes a long, long, long time.
It takes us so long. I have so many bits that just ate shit for so. You watched my art, the shark cum bit. Mm-hmm. That took me like 2 years, and I would just keep doing it. I was like, you wait, this is gonna make sense one of these days, and it's just so hard. But I was like, nah, but sometimes you just set it down and be like, okay, my skills will get better, and then I can revisit it, and then I'll know how to do it, But yeah, you got, what you just said is perfect, because with that particular bit, I just remember eating shit for too long, and I was like, no, you just keep it going. And you got to have faith in yourself and what you think is funny, Because if you let it go, then that could have been a fun, weird, not that shark comes changing the world or anything, but it's like, oh, you're like, oh, I never got to fully explore that idea because of fear.
Yeah.
And not faith.
Yeah. It reminds me of I have a joke like that where it's like, it's a joke about how it's only an opioid crisis if you're not on opioids. And
Great bit.
And I did that on stage, and it didn't go well. It was during my special, and it didn't go well. And it didn't go well about 50% of the time. Like, people wouldn't laugh at it.
Yeah.
And
you're just
I
like,
just
no,
was like,
I'm going to
yeah, I was like,
make it happen.
I don't care. I'm like, the people that are going to find this funny are really going to love it. And the people that don't find it funny are just never going to get it anyway. So fuck it. You know?
that's a great way to think. I thank you for that.
I think that it's
I need to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, those aren't the people that are going to fuck with me anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, who cares? Why does it matter if somebody that was never really going to see it or appreciate it? Why would I have to leave out the side that would?
Yeah.
You know?
And those are the people that are your diehards that will fuck with you till the end anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, why am I catering to this other fuckface?
Right.
That ain't even going to buy my hoodie.
Right. I need to make hoodies.
Yeah, you do. They're a game changer.
I need to make merch. I really do.
Rosebud, this would be the break-even tour if it wasn't for my merchandise.
Dude, you gotta tell me.
I got a guide. There's so many guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'll give you all the details. It's so simple. It just sucks slanging afterwards. I don't mind it. A lot of people don't like, but I just say I got free stickers for everybody, so you don't have to buy anything. Come say hi.
Yeah.
I got hoodies and t-shirts.
That's great.
And it's great. It's allowed me to live here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me who your sticker guy is. Let me know who your sticker guy is.
I will.
Because I will use your sticker guy.
Stickers are great too. Easy to mail out, and just a stamp.
Easy.
Low postage.
Also, I just love stickers.
They're so fun.
They really bring out the child in us, all of us. You know?
Really do. You just got me in my head. I was like, did I order stickers a month ago and forget to pick them up? I think I did.
Shit.
Oh, no. Because they send the email to the Community Service Pod Gmail account and not mine. So I don't look at that.
Dude.
You're supposed to. I pay you $6 to do that.
Do you have an assistant?
You're looking at him. He's my caretaker.
Yeah.
Chris, help me. I forget because I'm like, pay attention to my schedule because he's like, we recording this Tuesday. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm in New York.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, oh.
I got to hire an assistant. I'm like doing that when I get back to New York because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I don't.
It's too much.
It's too much. I can't keep track. I never know where I am. When my husband asks me, what are you doing next weekend? I get annoyed because I don't know the answer.
Are we the same person? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I tell my girl, look at my website.
I don't
know.
Yeah, do you know?
I don't know.
And do you know how psychotic that is to tell your significant other to look at your website?
But it genuinely
That's crazy.
stresses me out. I don't know why it stresses me out. Because
No, it makes me angry. I wake up in the morning, I got nothing in my head, and it's fucking bliss. It is bliss when I'm in that state where I'm like between asleep and awake, and I'm not thinking about any of my responsibilities, and I'm just like stumbling towards the kitchen and like petting my dogs and being like, it's so nice out.
It is.
And then
It's
Andy
the best.
comes in and he's like, let's plan a trip. And I'm like,
No.
I'm like, what?
No.
I'm like, you just scratch my fucking eyeballs out.
Let's sit and do nothing.
Yeah.
I know that my lady would be like, let's do a Santa Barbara trip. Have you seen my road? Let's sit.
Yeah. That's
Sit
vacation.
Still. And I'll just stare at your
And that's
ass.
why we make horrific partners, you know?
I don't want to do anything ever because I'm always on the road.
I should have married somebody who's paralyzed.
I thought you were going to say somebody else. And I was like, wow, I'm sorry, Auntie.
No, I think the answer is I have to paralyze my husband.
Yeah, just break his ankle.
Yeah. Just saw him off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's a deep sleeper.
You're stuck now.
I do love being married. I fucking love it. It's there is a sense like this deep sense of security and love that I have never felt before. That's amazing. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have the home be the home. It's a good.
Yeah, and I mean I do bitch about it, like about how he like plans trips and organizes things.
He's really white.
But yeah, he is.
So white. Oh my God, Andy, tone it down.
Dude, stop tucking
Put
your
some
shirts
sugar
in
your coffee. Fucking nerd.
He's like, I can't, my IBS. He farts a lot. But he
got any sunscreen?
He plans these trips that I would never do. Like our wedding anniversary was yesterday. And
you're here,
and I'm here, and I'm here in LA. So far I'm a great husband. But he planned us a trip to fucking Iceland. We're going to Iceland.
You're like, hey.
I didn't even know what was in Iceland, by the way. I got excited just because I was like, I've never even heard of that place. And
it's
like,
cold, green. It's green.
He was like, we're gonna go see the Northern Lights. And I was like, oh, you had like activities.
Yeah.
You knew exactly what we were going to do in Iceland. You weren't like pick a place on the map. You like had a plan. And I can't fucking wait. I'm like so excited to go see this place and to get to like hang with him because you know him, right?
Yeah, he's great.
You know Andy. He's like fucking.
He's so fun.
He's such a goofball.
Yeah.
Who is also terrifying at the same time. I don't know how. He just doesn't blink a lot.
Yeah.
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 He's got a real scary face and a very sharp jaw.
Yeah. He looks like a villain in the cartoons, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, very like. He looks a little bit like Mr. Burns.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit.
Human, young.
Please don't use that as the clip. He'll find it and he'll be horrified.
I shall block out the sun.
He also it's not fair because if he was sitting here, he would have equally horrific things to say about me. You know, he has this joke about how I sound like a dyke. He's like you sound. He always calls me like Butch. And I'm like, stop calling me that. And he's like, I will when you stop dressing in overalls with a frog in the pocket.
Your voice is pretty lesbian.
Yeah, it is.
I got scared to say the D word.
Yeah. Sorry. Dyke pipes.
Hike.
That's the word I use for it.
It's great verbiage. See what I mean? Comedy. Lesbian larynx. Is that?
Larynx?
Larynx? That's what
larynx.
I said.
You did not say larynx.
Is that a Dr. Seuss book or a throat chakra?
It was in the family of the word, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was just, you had a creative spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
We're at an hour.
We're at an hour? Okay. What time is it?
2:20.
Okay.
You got to go.
I got to drive to San Luis Obispo. It's only 4 hours. Then I got to do an hour, and then I got to drive right back.
You're driving back tonight?
Yeah, I'm not staying there. Sorry, San Luis. And then I fly out in the morning.
Wait,
yeah, I know.
Where are you going tomorrow morning?
It's a private gig. I'm doing a rehab show.
Oh, fuck yeah.
For the junkies.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. Junkies. We're coming to the end. I just love you.
I love you too.
We have a final question. I think you may remember from last time. You got any good poop stories? You shit your pants on your wedding night anniversary on the flight over in that chair right now?
I do have a good poop story.
Yes, I knew you would.
It doesn't have to do with my poop, but it does have to do with poop.
Okay.
So I was taking my little puppy who's 10 pounds. She's not a puppy anymore, but I never really potty trained her. And I took her on a plane after a weekend in San Diego when I was just feeding her whatever I ordered at a restaurant. I would make a little plate for her.
Oh,
and I would put it on the ground, and I would have. And so she didn't poop before we got on the plane, and I was like, she's been doing really good. And about halfway through the flight, there was a smell that hit everyone at the same time. And it was like the second that it hit you, you were like, that's shit. You weren't like, you skipped over fart in your brain. You know, you were like, that's a full shit. Because it's just crescendoing, and it just keeps crescendoing.
Oh.
Like a grand mal seizure. You know, just keeps going and getting bigger. And I was like, okay, I just took the whole carrier. I just rushed into the bathroom. There's 2 hours left on this fucking flight. And I'm like, I take her out. She has diarrhea all over her carrier, in the mesh, in the sheepskin mat, all over herself, on the leash, in her bowl. And I'm trying to clean this up in a bathroom that's the size of this chair.
Oh, I know. With the sink, with the water pressure of
dribbling,
3 drips.
Dribbling. I might just be spitting on my hands, trying to clean up a full hurricane of shit.
You're better off putting it in your mouth.
Yeah, just blowing it out. I mean, and as I'm cleaning, I'm panicking, right? Because everybody smelled it. Everybody knew what I was doing in there.
Oh, God.
So I'm trying so hard to, like, just keep my shit together, but I'm, like, sweating, you know? And while I'm cleaning this up, and I'm throwing everything into the trash can, that tiny little trash can, right? The inside of the crate, I just threw it in the trash can. Her bowl, got rid of it. Her leash, got rid of it.
Dog, trash can.
I mean, I was like, dog, in the toilet. And I'm taking these paper towels and wetting the paper towels and washing things out with just my hands, right? Just getting shit in my fingernails. And as I'm doing that, I feel her little baby paws touch my calf. And it was like, I know you're busy, but there's more.
Oh, no.
And she had shit all over the floor.
Oh, my God.
Wet poop everywhere.
Did you tip the flight attendants?
I did.
You did?
I did.
I knew it. She's a good
And,
person. I was like, his 20s.
Yeah, I was like, hey,
sorry about that.
I'm so sorry. And I made sure, I was like, I didn't touch this too much. You know what I mean?
You got Venmo. You're not going to want my money right now.
Yeah. So I finally, like, I took off. I'm like, everything's clean. I actually got it fucking clean because I used, like, Purell wipes. And I cleaned out the whole fucking thing. I cleaned out her little paws, cleaned off the floor with soap and water, and then put her in the crate. And I was like, she's not going to be comfortable. So I took off a $75 hoodie and I put it in the fucking carrier that was filled with shit not moments before. Also trying to hide some of the smell, right? In case there was any left. Put that in there, put her in the crate, got out, walked out of the bathroom, and then realized I'm wearing a different outfit. So it looks like I shit myself. Like I'm wearing a different thing than I walked into the bathroom with. So everyone is looking at me. They're not going, she took off her hoodie. They're just looking at, she's wearing something different.
Pants.
And they're like, she shit herself.
That's a big purse, but she shit her pants.
Yeah.
Oh.
They thought I was trying to like cover up the shit stains on my jeans.
I think
carrying my dog.
I would feel a little bit better if they thought it was on me than my animal.
I felt way worse. I don't know why or what logic makes you go, I'd rather they think I shit myself.
I'm part animal, I guess. I don't know. I just think like, oh, I did that, not him. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
That's don't look at my cat. It was me.
That's just your love of the animal.
Yeah. He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It was me. I smeared a little shit on my football eyelid. It was me.
I did
This is war paint. Yeah. They call me Shits Magoo.
I love that your war paint guy is named Magoo. Your warrior name is Magoo.
Mr. Magoo is a great movie. Leslie Nielsen. I love slapstick. I'm a Mr. Bean. Oh.
Yeah. I love to watch somebody fall.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Have you heard W.C. Fields' definition of how to make a comedian laugh?
No.
He says, OG legendary comedian, he says, to make a normal audience laugh of regular people, you get a comedian dressed up as an old lady. The old lady trips and falls in the hole. To make a comedic audience laugh, it's the same thing, but except if a comedian dressed as an old lady, it's actually an old lady that falls in the hole. And I was like,
That's
us. That's comedian.
That's fucking great.
Isn't that accurate?
Oh my God, that's so good.
Because it's true. It's true. You're like, that's a comment. Oh, that's an old lady. Her hips.
That's fucking great.
Well, Rosebud, I love you. Everyone, check her out on everything. She's the absolute best.
Thanks.
And thank you so much for doing it.
Thank you. Can I plug my special?
Of course. We're going to tag you and put swipe ups and all that to anything and everything you got.
Yeah.
So check her out. Here you go.
I'll do my thing. It's called Whiskey Fists. It's on Comedy Central's YouTube. You go to YouTube, you type in Rosebud Baker Whiskey Fists. And you can watch the full special there. Please go watch it. Tell everybody about it. Follow me on social media, Rosebud Baker.
And her links will be below on all platforms. Check her out. Click the links. She is the best. Check out her husband, Mr. Burns. He is also the best. I love you, Andy Haynes. I'm sorry we're talking shit. But, go out in the sun a little bit.
Yeah, Andy.
Put some sugar in your coffee. I love you all. Thank you guys so much. Adios. Peace.
Peace.